On the morning of the 19th of December 2022, we had a sumptuous breakfast at our hotel Athos and went to Prague station to take a train to Dresden in Germany. There was a beautiful model of Prague station at the entrance. The train went through snow-filled landscapes of Czech Republic and Germany. Dresden is the capital city of the German state of Saxony and its second most populous city after Leipzig. Dresden is the second largest city on the River Elbe after Hamburg. Most of the city's population lives in the Elbe Valley. Dresden is one of the most visited cities in Germany with 4.7 million overnight stays per year. Its most prominent building is the Frauenkirche located at the Neumarkt. Other famous landmarks include the Zwinger, the Semperoper and the Dresden Castle. Dresden's Striezelmarkt is one of the largest Christmas markets in Germany and is considered the first genuine Christmas market in the world. We reached Dresden station by morning 9 o'clock. Then we took tram number 11 to Martin Luther Platz Square. This is the historic center of Old Town of Dresden and we walked through the cobbled streets. We came across the police headquarters building and the statue of Martin Luther in front of Frauenkirche Church. Martin Luther is a prominent Reformation preacher and was created by the sculptor Adolf von Dondorf in the 19th century. Then we came across the statue of Friedrich August II. The Dresden Frauenkirche is a Lutheran church in Dresden. It was destroyed during the Allied firebombing of Dresden towards the end of World War II, and was reconstructed between 1994 and 2005. The church dedicated to Our Lady was first built in the 11th century. The Frauenkirche was rebuilt as a Lutheran, Protestant, parish church by the citizenry. The original Baroque church was built between 1726 and 1743, and was designed by Dresden's city architect, George Bacher. A bronze statue of reformer and theologian Martin Luther, which survived the bombings, has been restored and again stands in front of the church. It is the work of sculptor Adolf von Dondorf from 1885. Through the Hallstatt Christmas market, we reached the Dresden Academy of Fine Arts. The academy is at a prominent position in town on Brull's Terrace just next to the Frauenkirche. The building was built by Constantin Lipsius on Brull's Terrace between 1887 and 1894 and the glass dome of which is also known as lemon squeezer due to its form. Today it is one of the academies of art in Germany that are especially attractive for a degree in art due to their unmistakable profile and optimum general conditions. Gross Terrace is a historic architectural ensemble in Dresden. Nicknamed the Balcony of Europe, the terrace stretches high above the bank of the River Elbe. Located north of the recently rebuilt Neumarkt Square and the Frauenkirche, is one of the favorite inner-city places of both locals and tourists for walking, people watching, and having a coffee. The terrace is flanked by important buildings like Ministry of Finance Building, Hofkirche, Semperoper, Palais in addition to Academy of Fine Arts. The view of the River Elbe is so beautiful from the terrace. Next, we walk towards Stande House, the former seat of Saxon State Parliament. The estate's house is located between Bruls Terrace, Brulscher Street, Augustusstrasse and Castle Square. The main entrance is on the Castle Square. The estate's house stands behind the western end of Bruls Terrace. To the east is the Sekunda Genage. Then we proceeded to the Fussenzug or Procession of Princes. The Procession of Princes is located on the outside of the Stallhof, on Schlossplatz Square. The 101-meter-long mural represents the history of the Wettins, Saxony's ruling family. This artwork by Wilhelm Walther was completed between 1872 and 1876. To avoid fading, the painting was converted to Meissen porcelain tiles between 1904 and 1907. More than 24,000 tiles were used to represent the 35 margraves, princes and kings as well as 59 scientists, artisans, craftsmen and farmers. Monument of Frederick Augustus I, King of Saxony and Duke of Warsaw is just in front of Stande House. Frederick Augustus I was the last elector of Saxony, King of Saxony, and Duke of Warsaw. This monument is a bronze sculpture depicting Frederick Augustus seated in a chair, on a pedestal. Around the pedestal on the corners are 4 allegorical figures of justice, prudence, victory and faith. As we proceeded towards Dresden Castle or Royal Palace, we came across Kunsthalle im Lipsiusbau, which is one of the exhibition locations of the Dresden. Dresden Castle or Royal Palace is one of the oldest buildings in Dresden, Germany. For almost 400 years, it was the residence of the electors and kings of Saxony from the Albertine House of Wettin as well as kings of Poland. Today, the residential castle is a museum complex that contains the historic, an art library and the management of the Dresden State Art Collections. Then we passed below the bridge between Hofkirche and the castle and reached the most famous Striezelmarkt in Dresden. Dresden's Striezelmarkt is considered to be the oldest Christmas market in Germany. Delicious handmade cake, popularly known as Dresdner Stollen, is 100% artisan baking according to a traditional recipe and strict quality criteria. One can enjoy the real skill in tradition and crafts in the shops here. The most mouth-watering food here are fruit cake, Fetbemi, a local snack, Escheke, a sheet cake, and Quackkelchen, patties served with applesauce, hot cherries or vanilla ice cream. For over 800 years, the young singers of the Dresdner Kreuzchor have been delighting and inspiring their audiences. Top vocal talent, enthralling precision, individual excellence, a first-class Christmas experience.
Einfach kalt. Der eine hört Hip-Hop, die andere tanzt Ballett. Der eine liebt das Streiten, die andere hasst Stress. Doch es ist wichtig, dass du dich liebst, wie du bist. Das Beste an der Suppe, ohne dich schmeckt sie nicht.
Was denkst du, was bist du, woher kommst du, was meinst du und wen liebst du? So wie du bist, ist gut. Was willst du, was hast du und was willst du? Was schmeckst du und was siehst du? So wie du bist, ist gut. Und bist du anders, anders als die anderen?
Then we passed through Theatre Square, Semperoper House, statue of King Johann in front of Semperoper and Taschenberg Palais Hotel and Dresden Castle and returned to Dresden Station. We took a train and returned to our hotel Athos in Prague. Please like, share and subscribe this video. Please go to the information or description section to get more information about our travel and links to train, bus bookings, hotel bookings, budget restaurants, supermarkets, etc.